It's late. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I did get a project done. That part's nice. I thought I was going to do something different with the editing, and that I'll have to try for next week. In the meantime, thanks for taking a look and let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. Hey, this is great. Look what I found. I thought I had mislaid them, and actually I did just lay them over on the counter, and I think that means I only have one, well, maybe two, that I need to cut down just a little bit more. It's three. All right. But this is great because I'm getting ready to drill the holes to put the bolts through to make these as the final touch of making these as solid as they can be. Here's the situation. I tried 3 different kinds of wood you might have seen in the time lapse. These I got to do in oak. Can we see those? Yeah, these I got to do in oak, but I didn't have any more oak that was about 6 foot long, so I tried a couple of scrap pieces, and that turned out to be pretty well rotten inside. Tried some pine that turned out to be about as crooked as it can be. Now that's not terrible because it will really keep tension on the thing, and it would stay straight, but it's just not that sturdy. So what I've ended up with is, I think it's not pine, it's something else, maybe poplar, that also is not that solid, but putting the holes through is going to take care of that, I believe. So let me get the ends cut off here. I need to do this one too, just a hair. Let me get these ends cut off just a little bit more, and then we'll be ready to do the drilling and finish this project up, believe it or not. Also, if there are any old school Marvel fans out there, put in the comments if you know what a no prize is, because I will be awarding officially a no prize if anybody can tell me the episode number where I did these first 2 long ones. I just put the CA glue on. The reason I did these 4 this way is because of these 2. I didn't take the time to find longer wood, and so I pieced these 2 together. It's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. It's just I decided after I did that I wanted to do a continuous piece. All right. Anybody getting the no prize today? Let me pause this again. I want to measure in to where I want to put these cuts on all of these, or drill these holes, I mean, sorry. One thing I know about myself is that sometimes I change my mind. Maybe you've noticed that too. I've got it in about 1.5 inches and about exact middle here. Pardon me. So it's going to get, it's not going to be on the end. Okay, this should go through just fine. I'm gonna call these drill bits expendable. All right, there's a start. Let me finish this one out and show you the result. Pretty good. For once, Captain Overkill here didn't just totally blow out the back side. I think it went through very smooth, easy, and I think that looks all right. And I think I got the right drill bit for these bolts. Yeah, a little wide, but that's going to be okay. Okay, catch a thread. Let's do it the other way so I can see it. These are some surplus nuts and bolts. I think one of two places. Either got it free from work where they were just throwing a bunch of stuff out, or it is cheap at Habitat for Humanity Restore, where I went today. Victory, success, accomplishment, achievement. Didn't buy anything. I thought maybe 9/16, but that was a little loose, so we're doing the 14s. Let's really crank it down here. And that should really make this solid. Okay, now, yeah, it's can do. It wasn't for lack of trying. Okay, let's see how far this comes down now. Here's where this tab catches these little spots. Let's see how far we go down and what our overall maximum width is. Okay, it doesn't go to there. All right. Tape. What do we got? Yeah, 54 inches. So that's 4'6", yeah, and a half, really, 3/8. So 4'6" is the biggest panel I could potentially glue up on these. I think that's going to be fine. Last one for tonight, I think. Time to go in and make some, yeah, I guess I kind of had some lunch. Let's call it, no, that's kind of breakfast. Okay. It's about 7 o'clock, so maybe it's time to try and get some lunch. And this, as I said, was a nice little Friday evening project. Very happy to have this done. Been planning on doing this for at least a couple of years after seeing a video, I believe, by 731 Woodworks on the idea that makes these cheap, inexpensive Harbor Freight tools work even better. And really grateful, thankful, blessed, and grateful for how these turned out. And oh yeah, that one actually goes down to the bottom notch. Yeah, just barely above it. Oh, I can actually do something about that. We will turn this so that it is flat. Ooh, he thinks he will. And yeah, it goes right to the bottom one. Well, that is a set of clamps now. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.